You can sleep well and still feel tired. This is something many people experience, and it often creates confusion. If rest has happened, why does energy still feel low? To understand this properly, it helps to shift the focus slightly. Instead of asking how much you are resting, a more useful question becomes, how well is my body recovering? These are not always the same thing. Magnesium is involved in many processes within the body. It plays a key role in how the nervous system functions, how muscles relax, and how the body responds to stress. Because of this, it is closely linked to recovery. To understand this, it helps to look at the nervous system. The body operates in different states. One state is more active, often associated with alertness, stress, and activity. Another state is more relaxed, associated with recovery, repair, and restoration. For proper recovery to happen, the body needs to be able to shift into that relaxed state. Magnesium supports this transition. When magnesium levels are sufficient, the body is better able to relax. Muscles can release tension more effectively. The nervous system can move toward a calmer state. And this creates an environment where recovery can take place. When magnesium levels are low, the body may remain in a more activated state. This can happen even during rest. A person may lie down, sleep, or stop activity, but the body is not fully switching into recovery mode. This can affect sleep quality, muscle recovery, and how energy is restored. This is why someone can sleep for several hours and still wake up feeling tired. The issue is not always the quantity of sleep, it is the quality of recovery during that sleep. This also connects to stress. Stress is not only about what is happening externally, it is also about how the body processes and responds to those experiences. Magnesium plays a role in regulating that response. When this regulation is supported, the body can return to balance more efficiently. This brings us to an important distinction. Magnesium is not an energy booster. It does not provide immediate energy in the way stimulants do. It does not increase alertness instantly. Instead, it supports the processes that allow the body to restore energy over time. This is a different way of thinking about energy. Many people focus on increasing energy directly, but energy is not only something that needs to be produced, it also needs to be restored. If energy production is high, but recovery is poor, the system becomes imbalanced. Over time, this can lead to fatigue, reduced performance, and a sense of constantly needing more stimulation. Magnesium supports the recovery side of this equation. It helps create the conditions where the body can restore energy effectively. This is particularly relevant for people who are active, training regularly, or managing demanding schedules. In these situations, recovery becomes just as important as activity. Muscles, for example, require relaxation after contraction. Magnesium plays a role in this process. If relaxation is incomplete, tension can persist. This can influence performance, recovery, and overall comfort. Sleep is another key area. Magnesium is often discussed in relation to sleep quality, not because it induces sleep directly, but because it supports the body's ability to relax into a state where sleep can be more restorative. This distinction is important. It shifts the focus away from forcing sleep and towards supporting the conditions that allow sleep to be effective. From a broader perspective, magnesium sits within a larger system. Recovery is influenced by many factors: sleep habits, stress levels, nutrition, physical activity, environment. Magnesium becomes one part of that system. Understanding this helps avoid oversimplification. It is not about relying on a single element. It is about supporting the system as a whole. This brings us back to the central idea. Energy is not only built through activity, it is also built through recovery. When recovery is supported, the body becomes more efficient. Energy is restored more effectively. Performance becomes more sustainable, and the need for constant stimulation may reduce. So instead of asking, how do I get more energy? A more useful question becomes, how well is my body recovering? That shift in thinking often changes behavior. It encourages better sleep habits, more attention to stress, more awareness of how the body feels, not just what it does. Magnesium fits into this picture as a support mechanism. It helps the body return to balance. It supports relaxation, and it contributes to the processes that restore energy over time. This is where recovery becomes the foundation, not an afterthought. And when recovery is in place, energy tends to follow.